helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day, everyone. I'm Taylor Eaton. We are working on planning your vacation for you this summer, and today we're joined by Mike Plant of Yeager Airport and Ted Lawson, who is the CEO of National Travel. Mike and Ted, thank you so much for being here with us today to talk with us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, question for both of you. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be planning vacations this summer, and a lot of people are going to be flying. They're going to be going through the air to travel. So talk about the conveniences of flying out of Yeager Airport if people are booking a vacation.
Sure. I think when you go to book your airline travel this summer or anytime, people are always driven by price, which I am too. Sometimes we can't compete at Yeager on price directly, but we can compete on convenience. Mm-hmm. If you're going to Pittsburgh, for example, it's about a 7-hour round-trip drive. Columbus is about 6. Lexington is almost 7 hours. So while you can save $100, $150 here or there, and sometimes more on round-trip airfare, who wants to fly to the West Coast and then when you get back on the ground have a 3.5-hour drive to get home? So we like to promote that at Yeager, that you're minutes away from the airport. If you're in Charleston, you're only about an hour away from Huntington, and you can't beat that in terms of convenience. But also, getting through TSA, getting through the security is a matter of minutes at Yeager Airport. At a big airport like Pittsburgh, you can spend 30, 45 minutes getting through TSA. And our parking is also very convenient. We're right at the parking garage is right across from the terminal. You're a couple of minutes away. Once you get out of your car, you never have to go out in the weather, and it's only $9 a day. I think Columbus is $18 a day for their covered parking, and in places like Pittsburgh, you can park 3 or 4 miles away and then have to ride a bus to get to the terminal. So you can't beat Yeager for convenience.
And I think even with that, there's for the size of city in the regional area that Yeager serves, it does very well as far as frequency. Mm-hmm. The frequency out of Yeager on the different flights is actually very good. There's no city that the size of Greater Charleston in this general area that has more flights than Yeager does. And part of that is because we don't have another major airport within a couple of 100 miles. And so we have good frequency, and we're getting some nice equipment in here now. We've been very pleased with Delta and their Airbus coming in here, and that's a wide-bodied airplane.
We actually have some flights, a few flights that have first-class seating on them now, too.
So a lot of benefits of flying out of Yeager Airport. Ted, you may be able to talk about this a little bit more since you're with National Travel. What are the benefits for people as they're booking their flights and their travel plans, booking with a travel agency as opposed to just going online and doing it on their own?
Well, actually, we have our own online that you can go to, and probably the difference there is our agents are reviewing it as you're booking it to make sure that you're getting the very best deals that you have. And along with that, we have the en-route service. If the flight's delayed, we'll intervene for you and reroute you automatically. And that's a big plus, particularly if you've got a vacation package. Mm-hmm. You should never book your vacation package and your air separate, because the airlines themselves are very attuned to, if you've got a cruise pending, what they will do versus if it's booked separately. And so it should all be in one package, and then we review those constantly. We get what is termed flight stats in constantly. Flight stats tells us what we're doing, and on particular flights, if they're delayed or we have a connection problem, then we're adjusting those to perhaps other flights to make sure that you get to your vacation destination.
Taylor, we have every week or so we have somebody at the airport who's booked through an online service, through a national discount broker, who ends up, for one reason or another, because a flight's canceled or a delay or something, they get stuck because the airlines, if it's booked through that discount broker, they can't fix it themselves directly. You have to go through them, and they're often hard to get a hold of. One of the advantages of National Travel is you got somebody there to talk to, somebody that can fix it if there's a problem.
Sure. Mike, Ted, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, a lot of people are going to be turning to you all for their travel plans. So if you'd like more information on National Travel or Yeager Airport, you can head over to WSAZ Mobile or WSAZ.com. Just click on the Moms Everyday tab. We'll get you set up there. Have a great day, everyone.